Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot, and this is your February 2022 love reading. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. So let's get right into your reading and see what we've got coming out for you guys for the month ahead. Just so you're aware, this reading is for those of you in a current romantic relationship, no matter what the stage, okay, or if you are in a temporary separation from your person. If you are single and looking for new love, I will be doing separate single readings for you guys, okay? Oh dear. All right. So some of you are making some decisions, but maybe you've been tackling something over and over and over again. The never-ending story is really not just about the stories that you tell yourself, okay? Sometimes we exhibit the same patterns and behaviors over and over and over again, but there may be a situation that you're dealing with either internally within your relationship or some external factors that are affecting your relationship in some way. And this is the same old, same old. Okay, something that is repetitive, something that's you might be feeling in a situation as though you've been going around in circles a little bit. Okay, maybe you're having the same old argument over and over and over again. A same situation with one of your kids, with a family member. Okay, something is repeating that story over and over and over again, and there is a call here from Spirit to do something a little bit different. So you may certainly have the opportunity that crops up in the month ahead to resolve a situation, to do something a little bit differently, but the never-ending story can also be some unnecessary drama. So you may have, you may be making a decision not to get engaged in something, okay, because it's not doing you any good, okay, probably not doing your relationship any good, and sometimes we do get drawn into situations that are just okay, they just don't do well for anybody there. So if there's a opportunity to sidestep a situation, I think you're gonna take it. Okay, we also have To Be Fair coming out here, very Libran kind of energy, very much like the Justice card, okay, making good, balanced, unbiased decisions, okay? Making the right decision for you at the right time, okay? And To Be Fair is also restoring balance and harmony in your situation, okay? But it's by being honest, by being truthful, by speaking up for yourself, and that way you can make the right decisions in the right place at the right time, okay? You can restore that balance into your life, especially if you've been feeling as though things have been kind of like spiraling out of control, or there's something going on around you and it's like, I just cannot get involved, okay? Or maybe you're even making some decisions to either do something differently, okay, or maybe even to extract yourself from a situation there as well, okay? Sometimes we do get into relationships and we stay in them because they're comfortable or they're familiar, but sometimes not all relationships are meant to last forever. So whatever your situation is, I think you're going to be making some very good decisions for yourself, okay? And also for your relationship, right? Sometimes you need to make those decisions as a couple. But the To Be Fair can also indicate a potential legal situation, okay? And it doesn't have to be a negative one either, all right? But maybe some of you are wrapping up some, divorce settlements, okay? Custody battles, all those things over and over and over again, all right? So you could have that going on, but you could have some positive legal situations going on as well. Perhaps, perhaps you're signing some marriage documents or something, or making something official, okay? Making a large purchase with your person as well, okay? Anything where you're signing official documents where you need to put your name to it and you're making those contractual obligations, all right? So this certainly doesn't have to be anything negative, okay? But those could be highlighted for you there, and that always comes with the reminder just to make sure that you read the fine print, just to know what you're getting into. Not that there's anything wrong, but information and understanding really is the key to things. So let's see the heart of your reading. We've got some communication and some swift action there, maybe finding answers for you with the Knight of Swords crossing you, the King of Cups. Beneath you, we've got the Queen of Cups. So we've got a little bit of soulmate energy coming out of here, but also a little bit of imbalance possibly there as well. Your recent past, the Queen of Pentacles, possibly a person that has some influence in your life, but there could also be a home situation there. It's actually pretty good with the Queen of Pentacles. So I think that you've been on pretty solid ground, and you know, maybe now there's just some conversations that need to be had. Crowning you, goals, thoughts, possibilities. We've got your 10 of Cups, very nice. Your near future, the 4 of Wands. There's some celebration. Okay, perhaps that never-ending story. You've got to go to a family event or a gathering or something like that, and you're like, oh man, I really don't want to go. Okay, but ultimately it's a celebration, but that could also be a celebration with you as well. Your current attitude, and also advice is the Ace of Wands. Try something different, never-ending story, something you keep repeating the same pattern, cycle, or things over and over and over again. There's a better way, there's a different way. External environment here, we've got the 9 of Wands. Okay, so certainly some sort of situation that is draining your energy, or that you've been dealing with for a long time. Okay, we've got the Fates coming out here, which is the Wheel of Fortune energy, and this is in your hopes and your fears and your overall outcome. We've got the High Priestess coming up here. A little bit of mystery. I think I'm going to grab another card there for that High Priestess. The High Priestess as an outcome, she's a secretive little person there. And that one got caught on my fingernail. I'm not taking that. But the High Priestess is quite often very mute, very secretive, doesn't always reveal information. So there may be something, either things quiet down a little bit. The High Priestess can represent somebody who is very influential, okay, in your life, but it can also be just this calming energy, right? Things calm down in the end. But we've got the Lovers card coming out with that. So there is that soulmate energy coming out there as well. Okay, so very, very nice. But the heart of your reading here is the Knight of Swords, okay? So there may be an important conversation that you need to have, okay? And time may be of the essence. Okay, this could be some incoming communication that upsets your apple cart a little bit, that upsets your balance and your harmony within your relationship. This can be that, you know, a little bit of a surprise possibly that's coming in here, or something that you don't expect. But the Knight of Swords can also be you knowing that you have to have a conversation, and that you need to have it like now. Okay, the Knight of Swords is sometimes a little bit impulsive energy, but always is the here and the now and the get her done, okay, and the I need to talk to you and I need to do it today, okay. But the Knight of Swords also comes in with a fresh burst of energy and fresh ideas as well, okay. So, you know, certainly if there's that never-ending story energy there, if there is something that's repeating over and over, or you're doing the same thing time after time, okay, that Knight of Swords, we can come in with a fresh approach, doing things in a different way, okay, and really getting your cards out on the table there with that, okay. So either that conversation or that information comes in that causes a little bit of issue, okay, or that conversation happens to resolve it, okay. But the Knight of Swords really is about taking swift action as well. So there's a little bit of speedy energy that is coming in here. Now we do have the Knight of Cups that's crossing you, okay, and the Knight of Cups can certainly represent your person. Okay, and so perhaps there's just a little bit of tension in the relationship at the moment, okay, and it could have to do with, you know, something that's been repeating. It could have to do with some decisions, perhaps you and your person, because the Knight of Swords is very decisive kind of energy, okay, and there could just be something where you and your person, maybe you don't, maybe you're not quite on the same page. You really need to talk about it and hash something out there, okay. It could be that your person is dealing with a legal situation, okay, or you are, and you know, again, there's just this little bit of challenge that's there, a little bit of disconnect, okay. But there also may be some questions that come in here as well, and I say that for some of you, okay, probably not all of you though. I just think for some of you, I think there's love here, okay. And with the King of Cups crossing, okay, one person may actually be a little bit more invested in the relationship than the other person is, Okay, and with the Queen of Cups being in your foundation, your subconscious, right? There's a lot of love, a lot of connection that comes with the Queen of Cups. The partner card, which would be the King of Cups there most likely. I think for some of you, I think you're coming to the realization that there's some behaviors or some patterns or maybe the same type of person that you keep on connecting with over and over and over again. And you might find yourself in those relationships where you are a little bit more invested, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, both emotionally, physically, okay, than maybe your person is. Okay, it can also be that you're looking for them to show their love and affection and maybe they don't the way that you want them to. Okay, and so you might be questioning some things, and the to be fair energy, you might be making some really important choices because you really want to be happy with that 10 of Cups. You really want to have a good foundation where, you know, everything kind of comes together. But at the same time, we do have an Ace of Wands here. We've got a 9 of Wands. So this shows that you may be looking for something a little bit different. Okay, either a different way of doing things or maybe something new altogether. The 9 of Wands, your energy is drained here. You're really hoping that something is going to work out for the best. Okay, but with the Lovers card and the High Priestess, feels as though you're using your intuition to make some really, really, really important decisions in the month ahead. Okay, the Lovers card, yes, it can be soulmate energy, but it's also a choice card. Matters of the heart, making those important decisions, sometimes being a bit at a crossroads. And the High Priestess here shows that maybe you know, your answer at the moment, you need to figure some things out. Your answer at the moment, you might be keeping it to yourself, or at the very least just using your own intuition and really making that important decision on your own. So I think for some of you here, there may be kind of a little bit of a lopsided relationship, and you might be really questioning why you keep getting yourself into these patterns and cycles. Okay, so again, that's not for the collective really. That's at least for a couple of people, because it is coming through. So it's probably more than one person that is dealing with that situation. But I think you're going to make the right choice for you. Okay, you're maybe going to get things out in the open, or maybe even just do a little bit of deep thinking. Okay, and you're really going to use your intuition and everything to make the right choice for you without necessarily worrying about, about anyone else's opinions or ideas. However, for the rest of you here, that King of Cups energy there, it could just be that you and your person just need to talk about something, need to clear the air, get something out in the open, maybe make some decisions. Okay, it could be that there's some distractions that are going on, especially if there's like a legal situation or a family situation that's going on there. Okay, and you might just be, needing to refocus, okay, on each other and on your love situation. Okay, I also feel here that someone is waiting for someone to step up to the plate. Okay, you're building a good life with your person. There is a lot of love here. There's a lot of deep connection, maybe even a spiritual connection with this person. The High Priestess can certainly represent that, as can the Queen of Cups. Okay, and I think that you're just trying to bring everything all together. Okay, and it feels like a little bit of a waiting game, but I think that your wait is coming to a close. Okay, and you're gonna really get those things out in the open, make decisions, okay, and important decisions as well. All right, maybe there is a celebration actually with the King and Queen of Cups. The Four of Wands, a celebration, an engagement, a wedding, okay, when people come together. And, perhaps you're having a little bit of disagreements about what that looks like, as couples do, okay? But you may also have had to delay your plans for a while, and maybe now you have this opportunity that comes up to finally get her done. But the Queen of Cups in your subconscious, okay, your underlying feelings here, the Queen of Cups shows there's a lot of love. There's a lot of, you're very much in control of your emotions right now. This brings in a lot of happiness, okay, and also a spiritual connection with things as well. The Queen of Cups also brings in a healing energy also. So you certainly may have, if something is a little bit askew, okay, or if something's been a little bit of a challenge, possibly something externally is causing a little bit of a challenge here. I think with the Queen of Cups here, I think you have the ability to heal, okay, to be open and to move forward, okay. But there's a lot of really wonderful feelings, the warm and fuzzies, okay, that are in your subconscious here. And so I think we're going to figure some things out for you there, okay. But the Queen of Pentacles is your recent past. So now for some of you, you may have really focused on yourself, on your career up until this point, and now maybe you are finding yourself falling head over heels for somebody that maybe you haven't known for too long, okay. You're all in different stages of your relationship. Some of you have not been with your person for too long. Other people, you're very well established in your relationship. So I think for at least some of you there, you've been really focused on yourself, your own needs, and focused on your career. And then in comes this person, and you're just like head over heels with this person, and maybe now you're questioning it just a little bit. You're like, oh my God, is this really real? Okay, so you might really be exploring your feelings. And again, maybe there is that important conversation, okay, that you're having with your person, and your person could certainly be feeling this love as well with that King of Cups, and maybe they're going to tell you about it, and you've been kind of hoping for it, but maybe you haven't wanted to have that conversation just because it's like, oh my God, it's too early. Okay, I don't know if I trust my feelings. Okay, but your person could very much be feeling the same way. But the Queen of Pentacles can also show that you and your person have really established a wonderful life together. You've established a good foundation. You've got, whether you live together or not, okay, you've got this really good energy of being grounded, being stable. The Queen of Pentacles brings abundance, okay, so a lot of love, okay, a lot of connection in here, but also a lot of stability, okay, as well. The Queen of Pentacles is a nurturing energy and nurturing something for the long term. And so I think that, for a lot of you here, you have been in this relationship for long enough to feel really good about it, okay, to feel as though if you haven't already been together for a long time, I think you're really feeling as though you can be, okay, that long-term commitment with that Queen of Pentacles. All right, so the Ten of Cups is crowning you. So whatever your situation is, you are feeling really positive, okay? You got a positive outlook on things, okay? You're looking out to the future. You just want to be happy. Some of you right now are super duper happy. The Ten of Cups is one of the happiest energies in the deck. Okay, this is emotional happiness, okay? Feeling really at peace, feeling secure, and feeling really good about yourself, your situation, and your relationship. The Ten of Cups also brings in happy family as well. Okay, so whether you are currently right there or not, it feels as though here that that there is potential here for you for your long-term happiness. Okay, now whether that means together with your person or whether you find that on your own with a difficult choice that you may need to make. Okay, I feel for the most part, for the majority of you, this is a very happy, very positive energy. And I only feel for a couple of you that your happiness may actually be found by following, how do I want to say, by making the right decisions for you. Okay, so whatever your situation is, you are certainly making the right positive decisions. Okay, but I feel here ultimately your end game, your end goal is this long-term happiness with this 10 of Cups. And I think that for the majority of you, you are feeling really, really positive about it. Okay, and it's just beautiful, wonderful energy that's coming through. And we've got the Four of Wands here in your near future. So the Four of Wands can certainly be a leveling up and a commitment. The Four of Wands is known as the 1111 card. Okay, your wishes and your dreams are coming true. Okay, leveling up, being really happy, having something to celebrate. The Four of Wands is an energy of celebration, and not usually one-on-one. It's usually one of those get-togethers. Okay, think of those engagements, those birthday parties, those anniversaries, all of those things. So the Knight of Swords that's coming in here, you might actually have an invitation to go somewhere. I think I might have mentioned that already. Okay, but you know, but whatever it is, there is this cause to celebrate. There is this jumping for joy energy. The halfway to marriage card sometimes is that Four of Wands. Okay, so I think some of you are about to level up in your relationship in a big way. Even if you are already very well established, Queen of Pentacles, okay, I think that whatever is causing some delays or upsets or whatever decisions that you need to make, whatever conversations that you have to have, I think you're going to be powering through, and you're really going to have this cause for celebration. I think some of you, this very important conversation here, maybe an engagement, okay, or maybe something to do with planning that big old celebration. Okay, but whether this is your celebration or someone else's, it is filled with happy vibes. Okay, it is filled with abundance. Okay, people, and the Four of Wands is also establishing a really good solid foundation as well. Okay, filled with a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of wonderful energy is really what that is. Okay, but bringing in some stability here. The Ace of Wands. Okay, now the Ace of Wands, this is you, your current attitude, and also an advice card as well. Okay, so as far as the aces are always carry a little bit of luck. The aces always carry either new beginnings or improvements in your current situation, and they are always the seed, the spark of something new, okay, or something a little bit better, right? Always bringing in this wonderful positivity. So you may be getting those flashes of inspiration, okay? Maybe there is a lot of love in your relationship, but sometimes we don't focus on that. Sometimes we've got a lot of things that go on around us, and we don't focus on love. So, you know, or we don't focus on that connection with our person. So the Ace of Wands could certainly represent you possibly being willing to trying something a little bit different. Okay, to rekindle some passion into your relationship, okay? Light that fire again, okay? And sometimes we do get in that, right? It's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. Great, we're all happy, wonderful, but I need something a little bit more exciting. So try something new, dare to be a little bit different, okay? Because that Knight of Swords coming in here is filled with great ideas, okay? So something that brings in quite a bit of excitement, maybe even a sense of adventure. Okay, the Knight of Swords is also about a sense of adventure, but the Ace of Wands is a fresh new way of thinking. Okay, these new inspirations, possibly some insights. Okay, the new opportunities. So some of you are possibly thinking of something new. Okay, or maybe you're just thinking of a better way to do something, right back to that never-ending story energy. Okay, if there is a legal situation that's being sorted out here, the Ace of Wands, I think you're really hopeful that you can start fresh, that you can put something behind you, and that you can you know, just move forward, move past something. Okay, and that alone gives you, you know, fresh opportunities and things like that. So, you know, always really powerful with that Ace. I do think for some of you that perhaps the choices that you're making, especially if you find yourself repeating patterns, or you giving it all your all into a relationship and not getting something back, that can certainly be a pattern of behavior sometimes. Okay, and I think you're really thinking here with this Ace of Wands that there's something better out there. I need to do something a little bit differently, and you're making some very important choices for yourself. But I think the Ace of Wands, there's just this fresh burst of energy that's coming in here, okay? And, you know, again, to overcome a hurdle maybe, okay? Or to enter into the next step, the next phase of your relationship, okay? But for some of you, I think this is a newer relationship here in this Ace of Wands. It's like, oh my goodness, this is just super exciting. I can't believe how all the pieces are fitting together. So really really fabulous energy, really, okay, for the most part with that. So I just think, like, if, like, put it this way, I'm looking at your reading, and if you are in a newer relationship, this is like very exciting, okay? Like, you might be feeling as though this is you know, a fated connection, like certainly a soulmate connection, right? King and Queen of Cups, and then also the Lovers, okay? But with the Fates card coming in here, the Wheel of Fortune, okay, you might be feeling as though this is a spiritual connection with your person, possibly even a twin flame connection. And this may certainly explain why it is so powerful, okay? And why you're just, all these pieces that we see in your reading, all these pieces are just fitting, okay? And to be fair, brings about fate and karma as well, as does the fate. So if you're really thinking that this may actually be a deeper connection than just, you know, kind of a normal connection, a spiritual connection, a soulmate connection, a twin flame, then by the looks of things, that yes, you could certainly be very much on the right track there, okay? And yeah, because all the pieces are just fitting. So wonderful. Your external environment here, we do have the Nine of Wands, okay? So the Nine of Wands does represent something that is a little bit of a challenge, okay? And this is your external environment, okay? So it could certainly represent that something has been a little bit of an uphill battle, okay? And you continue to persevere, you continue to move forward, but there's something that may be draining you energetically. And if there is some sort of family situation or something going on, okay, it's like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can keep going. I don't know if I can keep doing this, okay? So the Nine of Wands shows that there is something that is either coming to a completion or needs to be wrapped up, okay? Because the nines really are about completion. So I think that right back to those of you who are thinking that this is the same old over and over and over again, the Nine of Wands, you're drained, you're tired, you're coming into the realization that, you know what, I think I gotta end it. I think I gotta put this to rest because I just can't keep doing this anymore, okay? I don't want to be on the lookout. I don't want to be worried about things. And the Nine of Wands shows with that Ace of Wands too, that your solution, okay, may be to make that final decision, okay? It's not an easy decision to make, okay? But sometimes that's what you need for your personal happiness. And when we have the Fates card coming out here, okay, this is really the knowledge that, you know, we all go in cycles, and when one door closes, another one is set to open. So perhaps you are in a relationship here as a rite of passage, something that you need to complete because you're stepping into a deeper level of understanding. Okay, and the High Priestess shows that level of understanding, that all that knowledge and wisdom that is within you, okay, to make the right choices for you. But I think for others of you here, that Nine of Wands does show that there is some situation that's been going on around you, okay, and it could certainly be a family situation, all right, you know, it can be maybe a financial situation, but there is something here where, you know, it's your difficulties or your challenges are coming to a close, okay? You might need to put up boundaries, healthy boundaries somewhere, okay? Have this conversation, have some boundaries, okay? Or you just need to do something a little bit differently, because the Nine of Wands does show a little bit of tiredness, does show that something might be draining you a little bit, but the end is near, okay? There's a fresh energy coming in, and there's a fresh way of doing things. So I'm just going to clarify that external energy there. Sorry, I have a little itch in my eye. So clarify that Nine of Wands. What other external influences are in this situation? Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so there could certainly be something from the past, okay, but there could certainly be a family situation as well, right? There also might be a financial situation that's going on. The Eight of Pentacles is one of her working really hard, mastering a craft, okay, but being very focused on the task at hand. The Sun shows that success and abundance is near, okay, and with the Six of Cups there, okay, it does show enjoying the moment, enjoying the time. Okay, so you could certainly have a workplace situation that's been going on, a career situation here. All right, but something is going to come to a close and there's a little bit of shift there. So if you've been working on some projects, okay, you've been trying to get a promotion or something, I think success really is at hand. With the Six of Cups there, it might be a creative endeavor that you've been working on for a while, or that your person has been working on for a while, possibly. Okay, certainly something maybe outside the home, okay, or something that has that influence, maybe taking up a lot of time. Okay, but I think for others of you, I think this Nine of Wands does show a situation that has been going on for a while. It could certainly represent a family situation, maybe siblings, maybe children. The Sun card really does bring about some optimism, some really positive energy, brings about this energy of success, okay, and also brings abundance into your life, but can represent children and family. The Six of Cups can certainly represent children as well, okay, and the Eight of Pentacles there is something that has been going on for a while, something that has, you know, maybe required a lot of work, okay, to figure out or to work through, to power through. But I think there's going to be a conclusion to that situation if you've been dealing with that family situation, and it could certainly represent possibly a custody battle, perhaps, especially with the to be fair, maybe even something with an ex. The Six of Cups can sometimes represent a return card, okay, someone from your past, okay, maybe causing a little bit of a challenge for you, okay, or for your person, right? It can go either way, but it could certainly represent someone from the past here, right? And the Eight of Pentacles, it's, you know, someone has really had to learn a lot, apply their skills and knowledge, okay, and to see something through to completion. But I think there's a happy outcome with that, okay, and there's some decisions being made in regards to that, okay. But the Six of Cups is a reminder here to enjoy the moment, enjoy your time, and you know that Sun card really does show that really optimism in all aspects. So I think that if something has been challenging for a while for some of you here, okay, I think things are about to wrap up and you're about to get a little bit of relief. Wouldn't that be nice? Your hopes and fears here with the Fates card. The Fates is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And this shows that you are, for those of you who are thinking this is a very spiritual connection with your person, the Fates card shows that yes, you might actually be correct, okay? This could be certainly, definitely a soulmate, okay? But quite possibly a twin flame for some of you there as well. We're not all meant to meet our twin flames in this lifetime. We only have one. We have a lot of soulmates. We have one twin flame, okay? And so with this fated energy here, okay, this karmic connection with this person, okay, I think that you very well could have this connection here, and it's powerful and it's strong. It's not always easy. It should be easy if both people are spiritually ascended, okay? And the Queen of Cups, it looks like you are, okay? You've cleared out a lot of patterns and behaviors, but your person may or may not have. Okay, it could just be that you're questioning the connection and you're thinking, is this what I think it is? But the King of Cups in as your challenge, okay, it could possibly be that your person has not spiritually ascended yet. They haven't completed their lessons, and there's that never-ending story, maybe a runner and chaser, but it looks like if that's the case, it looks like they actually might step up to the plate a little bit here, because we've got so much happy energy coming in, okay, and so much positive energy coming in that there just might be a chance there, okay. They may have been working really, really hard, okay, on their life, on their stuff, to gain some more wisdom and some more knowledge, okay. And you know, the Six of Cups is perhaps something from their past, okay, even a past life that they've been working on, that they've been clearing out, okay. It's been challenging, it's been hard, it's been draining, okay, but you just might have that chance with them, right? Because if both people aren't ascended, we do get that back and forth, that runner and that chaser, and it can be a very painful connection. But it feels like here, for the most part, things are coming together. So the Fates card here is showing that you're really hopeful that whatever you've got going on with your person, that everything is going to be okay. Okay. And this shows that there's some luck on your side. Okay. And for some of you, you just can't believe your good fortune. Okay. It's like, oh my God, I never thought something could be this way. Okay. For others of you, you're really hoping that you can make the right decision here, and that, you know, and that something better may come along for you in the future. Okay. But certainly one of, you know, hoping that things are going to take a turn for the better, or work out the way that you want them to, or better yet, work out the way that you need them to. Okay, so if you're looking for any kind of spiritual guidance at all, it is here for you, okay, to help guide you, to help you make the right choices, okay. And, you know, but the Fates card also shows that there just might be a situation that needs to unfold, okay, and that you may not necessarily have a ton of control over. Sometimes we don't, okay, sometimes we just need to let the chips fall where they may, but I feel for the most part that it's very positive for you. Your overall outcome, now we do have the High Priestess and we have the Lover's card. So the Lover's card is slippery, okay, the Lover's card is that Gemini energy there, all right. And so this certainly could be that you are really settling into this spiritual union with the High Priestess, okay, very spiritual connection with your person. The Lover's card, again, spiritual connection. So I think everything's coming together for you and your person, whether this is a soulmate or a twin flame for you, okay. You're resolving issues, you're making the right choices, the right decisions, and all balance and harmony is restored in your life, okay, and you're feeling pretty good. I think for others of you, I think you're making some really important choices here with the Lover's card, and the Lover's card doesn't always guarantee that people are going to stay together forever, right? But the High Priestess shows that whatever your decision is, that it will be the right one for you. Okay, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. At the moment, the future might be a little bit murky, okay, because there might be things that you need to follow through on, things that you need to decide, okay, or things that you need to research. Maybe a little bit, you need a little bit more information, okay. And at the moment, the High Priestess, quite often as an outcome, shows that your intuition will guide you the way, and the future is of a little bit uncertain for you at the moment, because it's actually based on your actions, other people's actions as well. But whatever the situation is, you will make the right choice for you, and you will feel good and feel comfortable and feel at peace with your decision. Okay, so, you know, so really let your intuition guide you and lead you on the way. Okay, we always should, but sometimes we forget. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys, okay? Because it's actually really quite a lot of positive energy that's coming in here. I mean, you've got the Sun and you've got the 10 of Cups. So who doesn't need a little bit of that? All right, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to close out your reading with a couple of Lovers Oracle cards here. Last messages. Oh, thank you very much. There we go. So here is your first card, and it is Soulmate. Look at that. Okay, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically, okay? And since you guys are already in relationships, okay, then yes, this could certainly be that confirmation that this is your soulmate, okay? Wonderful energy. There is your next card. And only time will tell. And I feel that has to do with that High Priestess energy. I think there's some things that you need to go through, some conversations that you need to have, maybe even some knowledge that you need to, some information and knowledge that you need to dig up, okay? And then only time will tell. Sometimes things are fated energy, okay? Things are meant to unfold exactly the way they're meant to unfold. And there is your final card. And we have Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your reflection. Interesting. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. All right, Taurus, I hope there was something here that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.